So we have had question on vocabulary, on listening, and now is a speaking skill question. The question comes from Mr. Chung at Banking Academy. I am quite good at writing and listening, but I find that speaking to native English speaker and making my expressions clearly are so hard. Could you give me a piece of advice to improve my speaking skill?
Well, I think Mr. Chung has a good idea. Speak to native English speakers, that's a help. And like vocabulary and listening, speaking skills are best improved by speaking. So we obviously have to keep speaking. In other words, the successful learning of a second language is based on how often you use that language. And you do have to use it at all opportunities. Many students find that there are not enough opportunities to use English here in Hanoi. So there are some things you have to do about that. The first thing is that in the classroom, many students come to my class, and I often have to remind them, please, speak English.
Okay.
This is probably the only 1.5 hours a week they've got to focus with a native English speaker. So take advantage of it and make sure. Otherwise, you know, it's kind of like a waste of your time, because as soon as I'm writing something on the board, it's speaking in Vietnamese. As soon as they leave the classroom and they're in the hallway or in the lobby, Vietnamese. Come on, focus and you know, use the language. There are other things that you can do outside of the classroom. Okay? If your school has an English club, join it. If it doesn't have an English club, what? Why don't we start one? Okay, so those are very good. So all of the opportunities are necessary, but the other thing I think that's most important is motivation.
Motivation.
Yeah. I mean, how badly do you want to learn this language?
Okay.
And that's the question that you have to ask. Speaking a second language is not easy. You have to risk making mistakes. Anybody who learns a new language is faced with the same problems. It's not a Vietnamese problem, it's a general problem. Look, you're going to make mistakes, but forget about it. If you're worried about making mistakes, so therefore you don't speak, how are you going to improve? Well, like Nike says, just do it. Speak, 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 take your chances, take a risk. It's not a matter of life and death if you make a mistake, but you've got to utilize this language. And like I said, it's the motivation. If you're not that motivated and learning this language is not your priority, then you probably won't learn it well.
Yeah, okay. So practice, practice, and practice. Take advantage of every chance you got. And the second thing is motivation. How badly you want it. Okay, so thank you for your help with speaking skill question.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.